Hi, how is everybody feeling today after this weekend? What an incredible, empowering, motivational, inspiring, eye-opening, clarificational, if that's even a word, weekend. Is everybody else feeling that? So I just thought I would do a quick video and brain dump some of my takeaways, and actually it's been a really productive and positive journey this weekend, for not just for my business but for myself. And from this, I am a new person just from these 48 hours. I'm a new person, and so I know that I can take my business to a new level as well, which is really exciting. So much gratitude for Stuart and Justin and everybody involved in organising and making this weekend happen, and all of the community, everybody else that was there. It was so good to see you, to meet you, to learn from everybody every moment. It was just amazing. So and to have the support as well. And as Justin was saying yesterday, you know, reassuring us that it's a safe environment, and that really truly is how I feel within this community. And for that, I actually cannot express my gratitude, because, you know, for whatever reasons, but going through your life and whatever it is, whatever shit you deal with when you're growing up and from childhood, that causes these barriers, I suppose, of you being able to be yourself, to actually have this idea and this inspiration, oh, I'll do this, and whatever this shit is that we've had and experienced, and the conditions in our lives have stopped us from doing that because we've been too scared, because we don't want to be judged, or think we might not be accepted, or whatever it might be. Knowing that you're in a room and an environment with all other people that get that, and that understand, and that are also wanting to break those barriers, and also identifying within themselves that they are worthy of breaking those barriers. We are all worthy of following our inspirations, following our ideas, and not letting fear, the voice of illusion, stop us and get in our way. But this weekend was really a massive step for me in that direction of doing it, and actually waking up on Sunday morning and saying to myself, right, I'm going to do a video today, and I'm going to do a little collection of talking to some of the other people in the community. The voice started coming into my head, oh, what if they don't want to talk to you, and oh, what if, you know, people see you, what if you fuck it up? And I just shooed it away, go away. And I just said to myself, I'm not even going to think about it, I'm just going to do it, because I know that voice is just an illusion. It is just fear, and fear is not a real thing. Fear is, it's fake, you know, it's something that we make up to try and protect ourselves from something that we don't even know is going to happen or not. So how can it be real, you know? So from a personal development point of view, this weekend has had a massive impact on me, and so I'm grateful for everybody else, you know, being in that same place, and everybody else wanting to break those barriers as well, and being supportive and open to people that are on that journey but at different levels. you know, and I felt really proud of everybody. One of the barriers I couldn't break through was actually doing the speaking up thing, but I felt really proud and really happy for everybody that did do that. And, you know, I know my time will come, but for now, you know, I'm happy with what I have achieved this weekend, and having that confidence to have the conversations that I had and do the videos and the photos and whatever it was, and at the same time just absorbing all this in-depth outlook, sort of the tools, the in-depth tools that we can now take and use, and not just in our business, but I think in our lives as well. I do think it's going to take a lot of practice, for me anyway. You know, the way Justin and Stuart talk is so natural, and it seems like it just comes so naturally to them, but I think, you know, you need to listen to their words, and it's been a journey for them too, and it is that journey of facing your own levels, devils, and then having that understanding that each and every other person is the same inside, is the same human being, and they've had the same shit, they've had the same you know, whatever blockages it might be, it might not be the same, it won't be the same blockage, and it won't be the same reason, but we all have this other voice in our head, and all this stuff that we store in our subconscious, and all these fears that we're, you know, sort of projecting out into the universe without even realizing as well. I think that was a massive thing for me, actually doing the worksheets and actually writing down what my deepest, darkest fears are. And I was like, oh shit, you know, I actually am scared of this irrational stuff that I try and pretend that I'm not, but it is there in the back of my head. And I know exactly what my dreams are, and I loved that everybody in the room raised their hands when we were asked who else here has a dream. Everybody. We've all got dreams, and that is really something to tap into with, you know, with our marketing, because that is, you know, I do hear that you know, more people will act on fear than they will act on desires, but from fear or you know, the unwanted, we know what we want. So the desires are definitely there as well, and I think it is really unusual to meet somebody who is sort of there are a few people out there that are happy with just where they are, and they don't really want to grow that much, and or they just don't admit to themselves that they want to grow because they think that they can't. Maybe that's more the reality of it. So, well, so much thinking and processing to do, but really I'm going to take some action. I already started taking action yesterday. As I said, I woke up in the morning. Right, I'm going to get over this fear of walking around with the selfie stick. I'm going to get over this fear of wanting to, you know, do these videos to put on my YouTube channel. I'm just going to do it. And but also I've really got clarity on who my avatar is now, and on, you know, how to really peel back layers when I'm thinking about their fears and concerns and everything, to go deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's what I want to work on this week, so that I can not just sort of see who my avatar is on a superficial level, but actually to the subconscious level. That's how deep we need to go. And I think that's what I've really gained an understanding of this weekend. and also taking someone from cold to warm and from warm to hot, because I think before I was just more just wanting to say things how I want to hear it, which I am a bit of a I don't want to hear the crap, just want to focus on positive thinking, PMA and all that stuff. But as I have realised, I do have that little voice or underlying fear in the back of my mind as well. I just don't pay the attention to it. But so just one of the other things that I realised as well, which I find quite interesting, is that in the last month or two particularly, I have been going on my own personal growth journey, and I've been peeling back my own layers and getting to the bottom of why I've got certain resistances that affect my confidence, basically. And it was a bit upsetting when I first realised, and then I had a couple of weeks where I was like in this no man's land, because it wasn't who I was and I wasn't who I'm becoming, and I was in this sort of empty space in between, and so I was completely lost actually for a couple of weeks. And then I just decided that that's an okay place to be, just be in that place in between. I can't jump from the old me to the new me. I've got to go through becoming that person. And so what I've realised is that this marketing tactic and strategy that we've been taught on the weekend is effectively that same process. So for me personally, it's perfect timing, and it's really useful to have just gone through that myself, and now I can figure out how I'm going to do that with my avatar. So yeah, totally, massively, mind-blowingly fantastic. So there you go, that's my my little bit of brain dumping, feedback, excitement, happiness and gratitude to everybody. Thank you everyone, and I'm looking forward to seeing those of you who are going to Momentum Day on Saturday. Have a great week. Bye.